What's going on, everyone? This is Titus Wang here, and it's been a year since I've even made any of these update videos, so I figured it's time that I pretty much update you guys on what's been going on with the channel lately, and boy is there a lot going on with the channel. I want to start this update video off by thanking you guys for helping me reach 300 subscribers on YouTube. It would not have been possible without all of you, and man, the first stream back on YouTube was such a banger. We hit 300 at the very end of that stream, and we beat Zelda Breath of the Wild, the main story. Not 100%ed it yet, which I will get to eventually, but we beat the main game, and we streamed all the way until the 1-year anniversary of the first reveal of the sequel, the direct sequel to Zelda Breath of the Wild. So it was a very hype stream. And I really can't thank you guys enough for all the support that you guys threw at me that day. I still, think about it from time to time, and it's crazy to think how I've already reached that next milestone. So to celebrate, we will be having a 300 subscriber special, which I also haven't done in a long time on YouTube either. It's going to be close to a year and a half soon. And I still need to think about, what day I want to do it on, what we're going to play. And I do have some ideas, but it's not final yet. Just stay tuned for a separate video on when the 300 subscriber special will happen. This kind of ties into the next thing I wanted to talk about, but there is a certain individual who I have to give an honorable mention to because he helped me hit 300 subscribers on YouTube. He was my 300th subscriber on YouTube, as well as my 150th follower on Twitch. These two milestones were pretty much hit within a few minutes of each other, and I wasn't even streaming on Twitch that day, and I need to still thank this wonderful individual for pretty much helping me hit both milestones on the same day, during the same stream, mind you. And, yeah, that person's name is Heinzie, spelled... Okay, actually look at it this way. So, think of Heinz ketchup, but without the ketchup. I said without the ketchup, thank you. And LMAO without the LMAO. I said without the LMAO. Hey, excuse me, why is the LMAO still there? Can you remove it, please? Thank you. Alright, you can clearly tell that, there's no mayo coming out of my butt that I'm laughing at, okay? Other part of me, you're not funny. Anyway, when you put the two together, you get Heinze, so please, go check him out. He has a Twitch channel, and he streams some wonderful content. Please go check him out for helping me hit both those milestones at pretty much almost the same time. Like I said earlier, the second thing I'm going to be talking about is my Twitch channel, because the Twitch channel has been growing really rapidly lately. I haven't even been on Twitch for over a year, and like I said, we're pretty much at 150 followers, and we're starting to go beyond that as well. We're already halfway to another follower special over on Twitch, so again, thank you all for all the support. I've even made money on Twitch at one point. Like, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I've made my first paycheck on Twitch. I think I'm getting close to another one as well, so... it's really been such a crazy ride, these last few months just streaming on Twitch, and I really gotta just thank, all the communities that, I've been giving back to, and all that stuff, because you all certainly given back to me, and you all know who you are, and it really does mean a lot to know that there's so many people behind my back, even if I were to stop streaming for a while, which I may have to, because... well, there's an online class starting up real soon for me, so it may come to that point. Besides all the special streams I still have to plan, but it really is cool to know that I do have a community backing me up, and I really just want to say thank you to everyone. It really does mean a lot to know that I can pretty much have a passion to stream like everyone else does. I really do appreciate all of y'all, man. And finally, the last thing I'm going to be talking about is what exactly, is going to be happening, content-wise within these two channels. Well, folks... I know a lot of you have probably been patiently waiting for this. I'm very excited to announce that there will be a Song Covers Volume 2! And I'm more than happy to start making more song covers, now that apparently the pandemic hasn't really been giving us a whole lot to do anyway. So this will actually give me a little more time to focus on making song covers, possibly during the school year as well, which may run a little risk, but I'm perfectly okay with that. I do have some things to request, though. In regards to this next volume of song covers and possibly beyond, because I'm not sure if everyone understands, what's been happening with the guidelines on YouTube and even on Twitch lately. So here's a few things that I want you guys to know when requesting new song covers. First of all, make sure that your song was produced and recorded in the last 20 years. If you request any songs that are older than, say, from 2000, chances are I will not be able to cover them unless they have remastered audio. I do actually realize that I can cover certain Queen songs because a couple of them did get some remastered audio. So, some Queen songs are now acceptable, but unless there's remastered audio for classic songs, I highly recommend that you only choose songs from the last 20 years. The only other way I would be able to cover those songs are if, there is any remastered audio or through acapella, which takes a very, very long amount of time to do, and I'm not sure if I really have the time to do acapellas. That's a completely different story, and I've never honestly done an acapella of a full song before. So, there's no guarantee on acapellas, and like I said, I would really strongly recommend that you only stick to songs from the last 20 years, because if you don't, this might happen. WMG, open up! The last thing I need to do is get any copyright claims on, any of my song covers because, y'all didn't follow guidelines and then my channel ends up going poof and it's gone. So, please, I would really recommend again to just suggest songs from the last 20 years unless it's got remastered audio and that audio was remastered anywhere within the last 20 years. If that's the case, then cool, your song is perfectly fine for me to cover, but otherwise just stay within the last 20 years. Second of all, if your song is going to have a lot of cursing in it, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to cover that song because we need to keep this channel PG-13. I have gotten songs where sometimes, language is a little strong, and I've been able to make it work with clean song covers, such as Gold Digger and Sicko Mode. Those turned out very, very well, which I'm really happy you guys liked. But if your song has a ridiculous amount of strong language, cursing, sexual content, that kind of thing, I do reserve the right to eliminate that song choice as a potential song cover. Because if I have to resort to making it a clean cover and it ends up ruining the song, then I prefer that we don't do it that way then. I prefer we just leave the song as it is, that I don't cover it for the sake of people not getting mad at me because suddenly the song sounds so much worse because I decided to replace all the curse words with safer words. So, also do keep that in mind, the amount of strong content your song may contain. If it has some, that's probably fine, I can make do with it. But if most of the song is like that, then I'd suggest not requesting that song in the first place, or else I do reserve the right to revoke that request. And this is probably the last and most important thing, but please, please, please don't expect me to, pump out song covers as fast as possible. Do keep in mind that with me starting up a whole new volume of song covers, I will be working throughout my sophomore year of high school because, well, I'm at home, the coronavirus is still out there, there's still a whole bunch of problems with the world, unfortunately. It's actually kind of given me a reason to start doing song covers again, in a way, with me end up staying home, but just please keep in mind that, despite that, I'm still having to go to school eventually in the fall, and I really cannot be working on song covers 24/7. So, please don't expect me to release a song cover on a certain day at a certain time, because first of all, that's just weird. Man, I thought he was going to release the cover of Sicko Mode already. I thought he was going to release it on June 29th at 12:07 p.m. Man, this guy can't even make any promises. Okay, shut up, other part of me. This is why I'm not making any promises. So, I hope you guys truly understand that, I also have a life. I also still have school. I'm not even close to done with college yet, and the only reason why I'm honestly pushing forward to make song covers, or one of the main reasons why I am pushing for a whole other volume, is because, I am staying home, which does give me a little more time. That being said, I don't have that much more time. So please do keep in mind that song covers are gonna slowly come out one by one. I will go ahead and promise, though, that the first song cover will probably be out, I would say, a month or two after the 300 subscriber special happens. Like, I would say that would be the official launch of the second volume of song covers, which I'm going to be really excited for. We already have a good start to the lineup already, but there's only so many songs I can take for the next volume. So, Do not request your songs here, though. When the first song cover comes out, that is where you should start requesting your songs in the comments section below. If it already isn't on the list that is slowly, surely to become a list. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it for, what I plan to do with this channel from here on out. As for the Twitch channel, there will be certain things that I will be making highlights of and posting videos onto YouTube, but besides that, I mean, I'm only just going to continue streaming over there. We'll see how far we can push the channel until, I have to take a hiatus from streaming. But there will be some milestone streams that I will have to do regardless of, how busy I am that day or that weekend, because honestly, the milestones were all hit by you guys, and I think it's really... It's only necessary that we should celebrate these milestones, even if it does take up a lot of my time. I feel like it's only fair that I have to give back in the form of live streaming for these milestones. So, those streams I will obviously do, but any other streams, based on my own free time, I can't guarantee that I will really get to. But like I said, expect at least maybe a highlight or two coming from Twitch onto the YouTube channel, because I do have a video idea for some games. But other than that, it's most likely just going to be live streaming over on Twitch and just seeing how far we can grow the channel. Again, that's all up to you guys. So, if you want to see me stream more, definitely go follow me on Twitch as well. So, I believe that's all we have to say for this update video. This was kind of a lot for only having to say a couple of things, but I think at the end of the day, it only makes an update video more valuable in that sense for you guys, for me to be able to get all this stuff out and over with, to deliver crucial and accurate information to everyone who sticks around and listens to me talk. And I really appreciate all you guys sticking around if you watch through the entire thing. So, thank you all so very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this update video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below to become a part of
Chung!
the Wankster Clan today. And of course, make sure to go follow me on all my social medias in the description below. You don't want to miss out on anything else that I have planned for the rest of the year and possibly next year as well. We'll see if I even get to making another update video for next year. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.